One of the biggest mistakes I see women and really couples make is that they don't take the time to prepare their bodies for pregnancy and really a healthy child. So today, whether you're just starting to try to have a baby or whether you've been trying for a while, come grab your cup of tea and come join me as we talk about the importance of preconception care. I'm Denise Noyer-Erez, and I'm lovingly known as the Fertility Godmother, and I have been so blessed to help over 1,000 babies come into this world because of the methods that I use. And what I see is that most women and couples don't really take the time to prepare their bodies because they don't know that they need to. Usually when a woman goes to the doctor, her OB-GYN, or her gynae, she says, I want to start trying to have a baby. The doctor says, okay, great, go try. And maybe they say, go have fun for a year. If you're over 35, they may say 6 months. And if there's a problem, come back. They don't tell you that you need to get your body really healthy before you conceive. Because most of the time, by the time you find out that you're pregnant, you've been living a lifestyle of, not a healthy lifestyle, that you've already started the process. You've already conceived 2 weeks, maybe even 3 weeks before you even know you're pregnant. But this is the other thing that's really important about preconception care is especially for women, and we'll talk about men as well. But hi Jamie, hi Haley, great to see you here. Thanks for joining. But what's really important is that we think that we ovulate a new fresh egg every month, but it really takes a minimum, it's 120 days, but a minimum of 3 months before that egg is released. So what happens is women are born with all their eggs, and so over the time, depending on how you've taken care of your body, it's going to impact the quality of your egg. And it actually starts to grow about a year before you actually ovulate. But there's a window of opportunity because the egg isn't really inside that follicle until 3 months before is when it starts to grow and develop, 3 months before you actually ovulate. So I like to use this really fun analogy of, if you ever lost a fingernail, I know you must have, it takes a long time for it to grow out, right? It takes a really long time for it to grow out. Well, think of that as your body preparing and healing. And our body is constantly regenerating new cells, and some cells last a lot longer than others. You want to make sure that you're giving the right nutrition so that they have a good quality, so that you have a lot of energy. To make a baby, it takes a lot of energy. So you want to make sure that your body's nourished so that your body can support that energy. Okay, and now let's talk about the guy. I was thinking this morning as I was going on for my walk, how can I try to relate how important sperm quality is for men? And so I was thinking about a football game. And I'm thinking American football because I'm from California and it's football season. We're getting ready for football season here. But it's the same for soccer for my European family. It takes a team. So men have a ton of sperm, right? Millions. Hopefully they have millions of sperm. But we need the whole team to be on board. So one of the caveats is sometimes the team looks really good, right? They have their muscles. They look really fit. But they're bench warmers. They're not gonna, help that team out. They're just gonna sitting on the side watching things happen. Even though they look really good, they're not performing. And so let's take American football. If you have a quarterback and you need to have the team to make sure that the receiver is open. Maybe the egg's the receiver, right? You have to be able to throw. You can't just hope that everything is gonna work out that way. There has to be some type of action. So that's kind of my analogy. Let me know what you think, if it makes sense. Trying to make it a little bit more relatable for men. It takes a team, and it takes 2 of you to make a baby. And yes, it's short and sweet for the man. His job is short, but it is so vital. and he needs to really get as healthy as possible for you. And what that's going to do is, if you both get really healthy and you're both in alignment and moving forward to having a healthy child, it's going to help you not only give your child the best chances, but it can help you get pregnant faster and easier, and it can help you hold the pregnancy. So there are things that are going on for you that if you've been trying for a long time and you haven't been able to conceive, that maybe is off. Maybe your menstrual cycle isn't regular. Maybe there's something else going on. Maybe you haven't taken the proper nutrition. I have, we know about, hopefully you know about taking prenatal vitamins. So I had this really bright woman recently, actually, but I see this all often. And she was really healthy, very, very fit. And she's taking her prenatal vitamin. So I asked her, what type of prenatal vitamin are you taking? If you want, you can share what type of prenatal vitamin you're taking here. And she told me she's taking gummies. Well, it turns out that she's been taking her gummy vitamins, and she's had 2 miscarriages. So she, as healthy as she is, as fit as she is, she wasn't taking the right supplement. So ladies, it's so important for you to take a high quality prenatal vitamin so that you know that you're getting the nutrition that you want. Don't do gummies, even if it's challenging for you to swallow. Maybe there's a liquid vitamin for you. Maybe you need to really up your green vegetables, but that's going to be really important for you not to take those gummy vitamins. So 3 things that I think are really important for basic preconception care. And if you want to download the preconception care checklist, you can go to my bio or click on the link and download the preconception care checklist, where I go into more specifics about things you can ask your doctor, things that you need to know about. But basically, your basic standard is a high quality prenatal vitamin, good quality fish oil, and vitamin D. And those are some things that you're going to want to have checked and make sure that you are taking care of yourself. You also want to eat really healthy. The other thing is, you want to make sure that you stop drinking more than 2 or 3 glasses of wine or alcohol a week. No more than 2 a week. It's so important, and that goes for the men too. And beer happens to be one of the worst effects on men. I know I'm not popular for this, but it's really important, and I'm only sharing with you because it really improves your outcome. I don't get a benefit from that. I'm just sharing with you because I want you to have success and have a healthy child. So the other thing is cigarettes. I can't tell you, even here in California, where there's not a lot of people smoking, I see a lot of people smoking cigarettes when they're trying to conceive. It affects your egg quality. It affects your sperm quality. Huge. And I've been reading a lot about this in the Facebook groups, which is why I wanted to do this today and share with you how important it is to stop smoking, stop marijuana, stop drinking too much. So this is just why you're getting pregnant. After you're pregnant and you're safely and you're holding your baby, do what you want. But I know if you're watching me, I know that you want to not only get pregnant, you want to have a healthy, vital child and give it the best chances to enjoy life and add to your life. So here's to your health and happiness. And next week we're going to be talking about the importance of detoxification and watching out for toxins. So join me next week. I'm here with tea with the Fertility Godmother. Take care.